What's up, YT world? This is your girl, Miss D. C. That is, and I'm coming at you with the new season. I'm ready. I know I'm extra excited, but that's how I get about Big Brother. I've been gone for a long, but I'm back right now. Okay, all that extra. I always get excited like that when it's about Big Brother, period. Been waiting on I need to put up a GoFundMe account or something, because right now with this transition, with this new job with the DEA, on fingers crossed that, and hopefully get that call back real soon. Your girl been out here like in these streets needing a whole laptop and everything. So yeah, I want to get my pretty much obviously my production right, because the car's cool and all. This is where I started from the bottom. I'm trying to have like the whole background screen and everything, new introduction video. So any suggestions out there for like revamping my what do you call it, introductions to my video, you know, if y'all can splice all my videos and do something like, I love the way Busy Blue guys, shout out to your intro, this tight. I love it. And if your person can do that same thing, you know, how much you charge, I'll definitely throw some ducats at you. You can get that together, because your girl right here, yeah, suffering from the technology point right now. So, but anyway, other than my problems, CBS new problems is Big Brother season 21. After that wash of a season 20, I mean, it gave you some life. Everybody was playing the game for the most point, but it was still kind of like Tyler's game. So I'm ready for something new. Some people with some sense of mind and all that. Like, yeah. So I pretty much am going to. They revealed the cast, I believe, on Monday, which they also revealed that a twist would be announced shortly. I have speculations of this twist, so yeah, I'm gonna save that for the end, or probably be talking about it in between as I talk about people. But pretty much I'm just going off the straight reveal of the cast, going off their you know, their standard, you know, age, where they're from, and just off their first looks, my opinion of what they are, because being a Big Brother expertise for a while now, like I could just literally pick them out, like, okay, that's what that person gonna be. They probably got that personality. This blah blah blah. You know, I could do that just like that, and hopefully one day they'll pick somebody a little bit real, you know, real. I went, you know, a little bit in the you know, the rounds or whatever, but it's always something. There's always but. So I guess they have to have a cookie cutter black girl, Miss America, Miss USA, you know, all that. Engineer.
No shade to Dominique.
No shade to Daniel, because that's my B or whatever. But like, it got to be those ones like that. Like, how about you have a college degree and all that, and you really from DC, not from Maryland, not from Virginia, not from Potomac and all that. DC, born and raised DC. Like, can we have that, please? I mean, it's just about time. I'm getting sick and tired of that. So please get some real juice on CBS. That's all I'm asking. But I'm just going straight off of the cast reveal, period. But before I go off the straight cast of the 16 house guests that's new, I'm gonna need you to like and subscribe my channel. And I don't mean it like I'm gonna need you to, like, I mean, I'm gonna need you please to like and subscribe to my channel, or else. It's like, nah, just playing. I'm just playing. Like and subscribe to my channel, and also share it if you like. You know, if people like realness like me and like you, I mean, obviously you're going to share my channel with another real person, and they can get the real views of Big Brother, because I know they're going to get a lot of cookie cutter shit, you know, about, I think they're going to go far, I like them, it seems like a nice this pretty girl. Like, no, I'm just gonna go straight off of my opinion. So getting into it, the first person we have is Annalise. And they had some wild ass last names. So I almost wanted to say like just the first names, but on account of other seasons, or some people might have the same name as other seasons, I don't want them to get confused. But the first person is Annalise, almost like Analyze Talavera. She's 22 years old. She's from Northridge, California, and then her current city that she lives in is still in the same location, California. Her occupation, I wouldn't say occupation, but it says college soccer star, so one of those. My first opinions of her, of looking at her, she's very, 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 very beautiful, obviously athletic. I mean, college soccer star, but I don't know how much of that shit she hyping up her own self, or she's actually a star. Like, actually, they did research and see that she won a lot of NCAA, whatever those sports. Because I'm not a college sports person at all, unless my son ends up, being in the college sports. I give two shits about the college sports at all. Like, I only like pro, period. It's like from the money right here on. College is a wipe. You might be cool in college and a pro in college, but it don't mean nothing when you get to the pro talk, because you just average just like everybody else. So that's my opinion on it, because I'm a sports person, fanatic, period. So, but I just don't do college. I don't know. I just don't. But she might be that. She might be okay. Obviously athletic and all that. She reminds me of the Angela type, though. Hopefully with more personality. But when I say Angela type, it's like very, very gorgeous. Obviously, she can go she could be like a sports model, if you per se. She seemed like she had more personality, though. Just judging off the straight picture, she looked like she's more socially inept. She's not anti and all that. But the Angela type that she gives off is like that sporty, just used to being an all-around winner, pretty much, of everything, which might be her downfall in this game if she can't keep that together. Because you just know, I don't care where you come from and how many championships you won or anything, scholarships and all, you're gonna feel stupid on this show no matter what. They're gonna put you in situations where you're like, why am I that dumb? I know I'm not that dumb. I know this word, and I know how to do. That's just Big Brother. I mean, so everybody gonna have to lower their standards a little bit, bring their egos down and all that. So, and hopefully she can transition and do that. She looked like she has the willpower to do that, hopefully. And she definitely will voluntarily or involuntarily be a part of a day one alliance, pretty much. It's going to be like the pretty girl clicked up, or you're going to be with somebody, some potential male that just find you attractive, like, oh yeah, I'm trying to get to know her better. I want her to be a part of our little girl who we pull in that's cute. We have to have a showmance on top of a bromance as well. So we always have to get some cute little pretty soldiers on my side, so on our side. So I know she's going to be part of that, willingly or unwillingly. Moving on, Christy Murphy. She's 28 years old, and she's from Staten Island, New York, and she's currently living in Jersey, and her occupation is a boutique owner. Blah, like shit. First look of my opinions, she reminds me of Elizabeth Moss off The Handmaid's Tale, which is, she's like an odd beauty. She's pretty, but she's pretty damn odd. Odd ass beauty. And she's like the girly girl type. She gives off girly girl type. She looked like the type, just judging off the necklace that she has. To me, she's saying like she believes in like signs and energies, and certain energies rubbing off on you, and we are one with the world type of girl. Like, she's something like that. Pretty much what my best friend pretty much is on right now. Like, she's all about, like, she talks to me all the time about energies and things like that, which is true, but sometimes in atmospheres where it's social, very social and quick and fast, like Big Brother, nobody got time for all that shit. Like nobody want to hear all that shit, pretty much, point blank. But it's still a good sign of a good wholesome person, and that's what it gives off to me. Unless she's a fake and phony, and then she will go quicker than die. Say I, you know. I don't know where I got that shit from, but pretty much, yeah. If you fake and phony with the energies and the signs and things like that, if she comes off like that, yeah, everybody gonna suss that out, and your ass be out first. To me, she'll try to be in a showmance too hard. Like, she'll try too hard to be in a showmance or an alliance, because if they push her away from being in a showmance because they're locked up with other girls that they deem prettier, or, you know, that they want to go for first, she have no choice but to try to find an alliance quick. She'll play too hard and too fast, and that'll be her downfall. And she seems very, very sneaky. Very, very sneaky. So look out for her. Next, we have Cliff Hogg the Third. Already out from that name. Just already out. Like, Cliff Hogg the Third. I don't even want to be like, I know my name Cliff. Like, he might actually stay. Because the fact that I don't even want to go in a DR and be like, I nominate Cliff, or I choose to evict Cliff. Like, I don't want to say Cliff. Like, he's gonna have to be like, hey, Big C or something. I nominate Big C. I choose to evict Big C. Like, I'm not gonna be like, I ain't choose to evict Cliff. Like, Cliff. Like, who's really saying that shit? But so he might last long on account of that. But he's from Houston, Texas. He's 53, old ass man in the house. In his current city, he's still in Texas. Occupation, petroleum engineer. If I have to guess, he pretty much regulates the gas pressure in different locations, factories, or what do you call it? I'm trying to think. I guess different ground, underground, I'm not sure what you call them in the gas range, but like petroleum ground bases where gas is pretty much regulated and probably filtered and things like that out to different trucks, dispensaries and stuff. He probably does some engineering with the pipes and all that. Everything it runs through, he probably do something with that, pretty much. That's my opinion of that. But looking at him, first looks, he's a typical country old father figure, because you know they always gotta have one. But he seems like he's a little bit more smarter. Like, he seems like he's probably the smartest older male they have had on Big Brother. Actually, he might be the smartest one that they actually had. Donnie was one of my favorite, though. Donnie was really one of my favorite. He was so smart, and he was so kind-hearted, and he was older, but he was so competitive and athletic as well, and that's what people didn't think of. And Donnie got very, very far. He might not get that far. No, I don't think he might get that far. If I said if he plays from day one, period, and already have an alliance from day one, and team up with a smart person, not Scotty from Big Brother Canada. You can't have a dum-dum. Like, you need, like, he thought he was smart. Them little Worlds of Warcrafts and Dungeons and Dragons and all that shit is just that fantasy land smartness. Like, we need real world smartness, real puzzle person. Like, you thought you was that smart, but like I said, Big Brother brings you down a peg. I don't care how smart you think you are. The little inside games ain't gonna count. Them little carnival games is not gonna count for Big Brother games. It's a lot more physical, and a lot more physical mentally as well. Physical and mental strength. So he needs to get with somebody that's athletic and very, very smart. And then he may be able to last for a few weeks, but he would definitely leave before jury. So that's my take on that. I'm gonna get something to drink while I'm at it, because I gotta get some tea. Because my mouth be moving a mile a minute. And the fourth house guest is David Alexander. He's 29, from Atlanta, Georgia. Current city still ATL. Occupation, he's a photographer. How stereotypical of that. It's like, oh, just I'm living life and laughing, living life, and I'm from ATL and I just don't care. Love to have party, love to have party, luncheon. Love to live life and free. I'm a freelance photographer. I take pictures of all the beauty in the world and all that jazz. It's like so stereotypical. But when I first look at him, I just say, fine, fine, fine. Like, nicely groomed male. Nice waves. Ain't nothing better than a man with nice waves. Groom in the face right. If you want to have a beard and all that, please groom your face right. Without a beard, it don't matter. Clean cut face, clean cut fade, clean cut shape, everything. Like, it just looked nice. Slick waves, not too much overdone processed waves. And he looks like a pretty boy, but he doesn't show it in vain. That's he give off. I know a lot of people give me compliments, and I don't think I'm ugly. I'm not too much as saying I'm so handsome and all that, but thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. Like, he seemed like that from just looking at him from the screenshot or whatever. Very, very, very hard orangutan nipples like Usher. That's what I got. I was like, dang, this boy got orangutan nipples. Going straight through the shirt. They ain't tell him before they took that damn picture. Like, I don't understand that. He definitely would be in the All Boys Alliance, just like Anthony from BB Canada 7. But he will also have female alliances on the side as well. And he will be a new, fresh, unstereotypical, or non, whichever way you prefer to say it, but non-stereotypical black guy on Big Brother for once. I mean, literally, they stereotype every freaking thing, I wrote all this notes down while I was in there, because I didn't feel like going, I needed my phone to record, and yeah, I didn't feel like going through all that. I really wanted to give my straight opinions and write them down and not forget them and be like, oh, what did I say? So yeah, moving on. The fifth house guest is Holly Allen. Holly Allen, age 31, from Lander, Wyoming. I mean, I hate saying your state. Currently live in Los Angeles, California. Occupation, wine safari guy. What the hell is that? I'm taking you on a wild ride to find some wine. Like, what the hell is that? Wine safari guy. Like, giving all these sophisticated names for, like, wine girl. She show you the wine. She show you where the wine is. She show you what wine to get and all that. Like, ain't no safari and no wine. What you searching, a big warehouse full of wine? Like, oh yeah, it's a desert. Like, it's a jungle in here. You really got to search and find the wine you want. But I'm going to guide you to it. Face ass. I don't understand that. But first look opinions of her. No words really. Like I said, wine safari guy. Like shit. Wyoming. I hate saying that whole state name, because I want to say Wyoming because it looked like Wyoming, but it's Wyoming and it's annoying. So I hate that altogether, and I don't care if I'm judging you by your state. It's annoying. But judging her, pretty much, she reminds me of Eva Longoria. I think that's Housewives, the Desperate Housewives, Eva Longoria, man to man basketball player, the nothingness ass dude. As far as the starlight, but he probably is paid. But yeah, she gives me her tease. She sounds like she'll be a little bit snooty, uppity. Seems like she have an attitude, especially judging off her occupation. Wine safari guide, like, I help you look for the wine, like, wine searcher. Like, it couldn't be nothing simple. Like, why you had to add safari? Like, wine guide would have been fine. You know, just judging off of that, it's like, oh, I gotta seem so high class with my job, so I can just look the part, and my job could seem like so much more, but all I do is just drag you over to this wine selection right here, you know. So that's annoying as fuck. Like, so she would just be there definitely for the endorsements. It may be out second or third. I get that, unless somebody like falls for that BS, and everything that she's giving, she would be out second or third, pretty much. Moving on, Isabella Wong. So Wong. Wong, Isabella Wong. Yeah, I'm sorry. Uh, I Wong. I Wong. Real BBs out there. Real BB fans out there. I Wong. Ike Wong? Tease. Which means early tease. To be honest. Pretty Asian girl. I'm gonna say so. She's 22, from Mount Olive, New Jersey. Current city, Los Angeles, California. She's a public health analyst. My first opinions is she's very, very, very pretty. She may be in a pretty girl clique. That's what they give off. I mean, she give that off. Even though she probably have much more to her, she's still obviously gonna be like, if a pretty girl's come up like, you want me in part of my clique? Of course, you can't say no on Big Brother. Like, yes to everything. As long as my ass is not on the block first, I'm yesing everything until we get down to a certain amount, which is gonna make me decide which one I'm going with. I'm gonna play all fields. So she's gonna play all fields, and that's what I get from her. She actually may be a clean freak, just off her job title. She might be the one that's like, do you know the water that you put right there and lay on the countertop, and it's not in the refrigerator? If it's not concentrated at a certain amount, it might actually start to have chemicals come into it that's not good for your body. And like, she might give you that. Ugh, that would be annoying like shit. So she do give you that tease though. So I actually put she might be a clean freak, and the nag might be going off her job. Yeah, it might be a nag going off her job title, pretty much nagging about everything. This dirt, this laundry, this everybody, guys. If we try to out, that's what it sounds like to me. But if she can calm all that shit down and hide her job title, pretty much, she might have something going for her. I do say she might be the smartest young person in the house. She might actually be the smartest. She would go far if she pulls back the pretty and act a little older. If she act older than 22 and she don't give a bratty ass tease and higher than tease, my job title better tease, I know everything tease, then she might actually go far, because it's a lot of people that's going to pick her up just cause. Seventh house member, cast member, Jack Matthews. Age 28, from Chicago, Illinois. Currently lives in Tampa, Florida. Occupation, fitness ass trainer. First opinion is he's a typical good looking gym junkie, pretty much. Looks exactly like the 10th longest cousin of Drogo, aka Jason Momoa, like BKA, best known as, if y'all ain't know, um, Denise Huxtable's husband, CKA, known as Aquaman. Pretty much lame ass movie, lame ass boy right here. He looked like the 10th long lost cousin, pretty much, because yeah, mediocre ass face behind great hair. Pretty much how they treated Joe, except for I'll give Joe more credit. Joe actually was attractive, but he was not all that great in the face. He was just, his hair made his face look a lot more greater, because if he cut that shit off, he already know, like, he at the end of the season, oh, you think that's the problem? You think I should cut my hair? No, because you definitely would be out, because all your hair had you going, had the groupies on you to keep you in the tribe long enough as you were in. So don't do that. And Drogo, aka Jack Matthews, is about to be on that same BS, and the fact that everybody else gonna be jealous of him, oh, he ain't gonna last. I'll say okay, I'll say maybe nice amateur weightlifting body underneath, but nothing else going for him, pretty much, for me. It's just, yeah, it's like, oh, you had to get somebody that looked like Game of Thrones, like you trying to get some viewership off of the fact that Game of Thrones is over, and they still want to have, some fans still want to like gush over, like, oh my god, you look just like Jon Snow, oh my god, you look like the Dragon Queen, oh my god, you look like Drogo. Like, you want to get those Game of Thrones fans on Big Brother, you gotta come a little bit harder than that. So I see where you're going. You sneaky, you're sneaky, Robin and all of them, Robin Castings and all the rest of you scouters, CBS, all that. I see what you're coming from. He would definitely be in a boys alliance, or like I said, they might be jealous of him and try to get him out first, because they want to hold the title of the best looking in the house, obviously. He might have a long run with female showmates with other allies, pretty much, because they're going to look at him as, oh, fit, oh, athletic, oh, he can win most of the comps, so got a line with him. So he might have a lot of girls around him, or he might have a boy alliance from day one, and you have some girls that's in their clique, pretty much. But he may be second and third place in the jury. He might go a little far, a couple of weeks, but he definitely, if he make it to jury, he will be, I think, placed there second or third. That might be like a double eviction, I believe, that they may get him. So that's my opinion on that. Jackson Mitchie, age 23, from Nashville, Tennessee, currently live in Los Angeles, California. Occupation is a server. First looks, has a strong ass name and a strong ass jaw. Stiff as a dag boy, like light as a feather, stiff as a broom, light as a feather, stiff as a broom, stinks ass. Like Johnny Bravo chin ass. Reminds me of Terry O'Quinn from Stepfather. If you don't know Terry O'Quinn, get with it, because Terry O'Quinn is the man. Look at all the 80 stepfathers for real, and hitting on for everything. He got that Terry O'Quinn creepy smile that I can't even do it, because I can't do creep. It's only a creep that could do creep, but he just give off that little. I can't hold it. It's not even all the way, like, he's not even showing his teeth all the way. It's just like I'm trying hard to sell this real estate, like Terry O'Quinn did in the movie. You got to see, because I don't want to spoil it if you've never seen Stepfather. Something must be wrong with you, but still, if you've never seen it, yeah, go look at it first. Other than that, he seemed like he'll be definitely a people pleaser, obviously by being the server. He's actually very, very social and a people pleaser because that's what a server tries to do. He would try too hard to play the game, too hard, too fast. Will try to make big moves for big endorsements as far as living in LA and your server. It's like the typical actor wannabe resume, like, oh, I came here all the way from Idaho to LA with big dreams and big goals and big desires, and now I end up busting tables. I do little auditions and stuff, do little stand-ins here and there, but I'm trying to make it big and all that. A Big Brother reality show came up. Hey, I can get endorsed. He has nothing to lose, so he's gonna go big. He's gonna go big and go home. Because you have nothing to lose. You in Hollywood and you busting tables? I mean, literally. Just the recipe, the typical recipe. House guest number 9, Jessica Milagros. Age 30-ish. Like, what the hell? Nobody care about your damn age. 30-ish. Old as hell for Big Brother, pretty much. And you're in my age group. We're gonna be the old as hell women of that show. No matter what. Starting at 30 and up, you're the old as hell women. So 30-ish. Like, literally, like, you could have just stayed your age. Ain't that damn of a difference. That damn much of a difference. From Chicago, Illinois. Still living in Illinois. Occupation as a model. I ain't gonna say 30. It should be like model. I'm a model. I'm a model. Like, you might as well just left off your age, left it to the recruiters or whatever to know your age and just be like anonymous and be like, I'm a model. You know, like 30ish, and I'm a model. And I'm a model. No, don't care. First opinions, first look. Big tits, big moves, big attitude. That's all I see. Big tits, big moves, big attitudes. Big tits, big moves, big attitude. That's all I see. She will be here for the money and to win, period. Pretty much your old typical BB youngins. I'm sorry. I don't know what the hell I just said. I pat my hair so ghetto, but so DC. Washingtonian it is. She'll pretty much be the old hag in the typical young eyes of the BB youngin's eyes. That's what I meant to say. She won't align herself with any of the young kids, I don't believe. I believe they'll think she's aligned with them, but I believe she'll backstab them in a heartbeat as soon as she can. Or have somebody do it for her, pretty much. Put the bud in their ear, and she'll manipulate a lot of people doing that. Like a lot of youngins of her making her own decisions. Something like a Cassie type, I think. No, I'm sorry, I said Cassie type. I meant to say Cassandra type. That's what I mean. She'll either make big moves and go further in the game, or she'll make them too early and die hard and die fast. Moving on, Catherine Dunn. 29 from Irving, Texas. She's living in Dallas, Texas. Whoop whoop. I'm definitely a Cowboy fan. I'm definitely from this great city of Washington, goddamn DC. Diamond City, Chocolate City. Chocolate moving out, but still chocolate over here. Representing that HU, representing that H-Town. Yeah. It's a lot of Washingtonians that's Dallas fans, pretty much point blank. And her occupation is digital marketing executive. White, another job where you're doing the most. Digital marketing executive, like that's just a fancy word for I monitor the internet and then do a report monthly or weekly at the end of the week. That's pretty much a fancy word for that. Push papers, but also do digital. Put things on the SharePoint site, on our website, update our website. Get things out. Presentations, things like that. Like, it's like they're trying to be too much with these titles. It's just ridiculous. And I know, because I'm coming from contracting to the government side, and it's always a fancy title for it. Your ass got more work to do. We just gave you an upgrade and more jobs and duties, but your title still don't mean shit, and your series and all that. Like, you still at the same lame ass money that you making, but we gonna upgrade your title to make your ass do more. That's what that is. And off the first looks and opinions of it, she seems to me like a former Cowboys cheerleader that took her money, and she got a little bit older, because 29 is old for cheerleading age, as far as cheerleading period as a pro. She seemed like she was a former cheerleader, because they were out of Irving, Texas. I think they moved their stadium to Arlington, Texas, but I believe it was either in Irving, Texas, or no, it was in Irving, I believe. And now they're in Arlington. She might have been a former Cowboys cheerleader that invested her money into marketing, or some kind of marketing business. If it's not her own business, she just went on to do a whole different damn career. I believe she will be competitive, especially amongst the other beautiful women, to win all the attention from the whole house, pretty much. Not just men. Like, she just seemed like, I gotta be in the limelight, pretty much. That's what I get from her picture. She might be she might pay very good attention, great attention to detail, obviously, because obviously being a digital marketing executive period, you have to definitely pay attention to the details, and you have to work at a fast pace. Things are always changing in the office, period. And if she do monitor social media or internet, or digital websites, she have to pay attention to all details and updates on them. So I'm thinking she's very good on that end. She actually seemed like she'll be very nice and opposite of her look, because she give off bitch, but she might actually be soft. She might actually be Cinderella. You never know. Can't judge this blonde by cover. She'll love to get down and dirty, so I think she's going to be an opposite in different things. She'll probably love to get down and dirty when it comes to competitions, pretty much. So moving on, Kimmy Faulkner. First of all, Kimmy Faulkner. Kimmy Faulkner. Like, literally. I would never say my last name. It'd be Kimmy. What's your last name? Kimmy. I'm Prince. I don't have no last name. Madonna. There ain't no Madonna such and such. Madonna. Yeah. Kimmy. Faulkner. That's what it give out to me. Faulkner. Even if you say Faulkner. Faulkner. Like, But anyway, she's obviously the token black girl this season. One black boy, one black girl, and a whole mix of brown and everything else. But not really a whole mix, but a little dab and dab of this and that. She's 25. She's from Elkridge, Maryland. I'm so decent. Elkridge, Maryland, because that's how we say Maryland. We're like, Maryland. So for all you people that live in Maryland, Virginia, you live in Maryland and Virginia. You're not a Washingtonian, okay? So stop saying, oh, she from the DMV area. DMV area is not Virginia Beach, okay? Okay. I'm just saying. She lived in Elkridge, Maryland. That's not no Upper Marlboro, Maryland. That's not DMV, Maryland. That's Elkridge, Maryland, okay? She's not from DC, okay? I'm just saying. She's currently living in Brooklyn, New York. Her occupation is marketing again, strategist. So she come up with ideas to put on the website. Pretty much. My first look and opinion of her, she's a very, very pretty chocolate African-American black girl that's representing all black girls. I also put on here, petty ass. I wish they chose more black girls with natural hair as well. All that freaking Shaka Khan that she got in that picture. Too much. Like, why they always gotta have the black girl with the drastic long weave? I mean, it'd be a gorgeous ass weave, but it'd be like drastic ass, long ass weave, or got this nappy Shaka Khan animal that she shot in the back of her house and kinked that joint up to put on her head to cut her big brother. Like, why it always gotta be that? Why can't it be somebody, you know, some natural braids coming in or something? The natural braids. You know what I mean? Just like some cornrows. You came in Big Brother with your cornrows done for the whole month, you know? Take them out in the house to be like, yeah, I'm about to do another style in my head. Just do different styles or something, you know? Other than, barely. And don't count, what's her name that, Army Strong vet had a crush on. Don't count her, because that was just mixed. That was not black. So that doesn't count, you guys. But other than that, I mean, she's pretty in chocolate and whatever. We're gonna give her a chance. And you know, I'll be rooting for chocolate, of course. You know, we need to break more records other than really. I was even sad that Tamar even won to break that record. Like, of all black girls that you do not want representing you, this one had to win. I rather had preferred Candy to win, but I knew that wasn't going that way. She was weak as shit at competitions, and that's all it came down to pretty much the whole season. But I think that looks like she will be unsure. She looks a little bit unsure in her picture from the fact that she's just like, do I smile or do I just go like subtle? I don't know. Like, I'm trying to look cute, but I'm not trying to look real cute, but I'm trying to look subtle. I don't know. It was just so awkward. She just seemed like she'll just be unsure about a lot, and she definitely seemed like she's not a big fan. Like, she's been recruited pretty much, and she'd only seen tits and tads, if that at all. Her game will flow as the game flow. She will probably, you know, catch on, but probably catch on too late, possibly. And her game will change week by week. She may be in cahoots with the other cast member, Catherine Dunn. The two marketing girlies. Is this the twist, Big Brother? Are we going to have a season, what is it, season 12? Pop back up? I believe it was season 12. But no, it was not season 12. Season 12 was with Rachel Riley, but they had you team up with your partners that you didn't know, team up together, and then they chose at the end, if you were nominated together, they chose which one that they were going to put the golden key around. Like, maybe they might have something like that, but people that actually are connected in some way, they're even connected in some way or know about each other, period, or connected in some way doing the same thing and they're placed together. And then they might have to have like a two-person nomination and pick which ones that you want to get the golden get the key in order to be safe. Maybe not all the way up to jury, but maybe just until, if they do it like that, if they do it to pick two teams, they'll probably do it like just to the next one, like be safe for either one vote or 2 votes. But if they do it just picking one team that's in the hot seat, they definitely will probably let them be safe up until jury time. That's what I'm thinking. It might be something like that, some kind of twist like that. But it seemed like they're a little bit familiar, maybe. Because that's too close for comfort for them to having a lot of the locations the same, and a lot of some of the job types is like, it can kind of connect in some way. Next one is Nick Macaron. Age 27, from Sewell, New Jersey. Currently still there. Occupation is a therapist. My first opinion of him is he does not look, his picture does not look anything like his job title, period. That would have been the last therapist I would have ever went to. Like, I don't know why therapists are supposed to seem like, oh, they just so prim, proper, and just like, so what are you feeling right now? Like, and he just seems so rocked out and just like, yeah, pass me that beer, I don't know what it is, but that's what he seems. So that might actually work for him. So in that order, he may not reveal his job in order to downplay for his advantage in the game. So it doesn't behoove him to actually reveal his job, because he actually might go further as being just a typical boy's boy. He will be a smart player, I believe. He will be in a small alliance, maybe only of 2 people that he only trusts. So that's what I got for him. The 13th housemate, Nicole Anthony. You got 2 first names, don't trust your ass. Pretty much gone. Don't trust it. 2 first names, don't trust. Small ears, liars, don't trust. Age 24, from Long Island, New York, still in New York. Occupation, preschool aide. Yeah, don't trust it. First look opinions, will be in danger immediately. She will be in danger immediately unless she's able to win maybe the 2nd or 3rd competition, head of household competition, or pretty much she will have to win the vetoes, period, in order to stay. I think she's going to be an immediate target. She seems like she'll be a cool nerd and able to mingle with everyone in the house, which is also why she'll be on the radar, period. She seemed like she'll be a great observationist, working with children and all that. I'm sure she's went to school for, like, even though she's an aide or whatever, they take some kind of training and stuff for, like, behavior mannerisms and stuff like that, as far as different age groups and things like that. I'm sure she'll be a great observationist, a great talker, and she would downplay herself as being a smart nerd, and probably take on a role of Nicole from BB, I believe she's BB 15, as like a ditzy nerd. No, I think she was BB 14, 15, might be 15, or maybe 16. I think it's 16 actually, BB 16. Yeah, because I believe BB 15 is when all the madness happened, actually. I don't know, I might be tripping, because Paul was in BB 19, but no, BB 19 was the disgrace year, and that was BB 18 where he just came off of. So I believe it was that where Nicole won. So I'm just twisting everything up, and I did not mean to do that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Because I've watched these seasons so many times, I get all of them mixed up, because a lot of them are in multiple seasons. I'm like, I can't keep up with them. But she might pull off that Nicole, like, I'm a ditzy nerd. I'm not, it's just my glasses. I really don't know that much, and all, and she really didn't. That was a lame ass win on her point. She ain't never gonna do that again. She had to hide behind men, shielded behind a whole bunch of jock meat, pretty much in order for that win to happen. And pretty much somebody had to have hated the actual game player so much to vote you as the winner, period. It just was a whole bunch of pity mode activated jury members pretty much for you to win. So just don't count yourself as like you played the game very, very great. Like pretty much worst win of all time other than Andy. What else I say? She definitely might be a block magnet. She'll be put up every week or every other week, pretty much. She'll be put up because she's gonna be probably with no group, probably gonna be on the outs, and they're gonna see her as, oh, she's on the outs. She's not in our alliance, and she seems smart. Let's put her up, pretty much. Have them win a veto or go home. The 14th house member is Ovi Kabar. He seemed like he might be a little bit. He gives me Hawaiian, but the fact that his last name is Kabar, excuse me. He give me a little bit of Muslim. I'm not sure, so I'm just going off of just what I see and what my opinion is of all the international cultures of people that I went to school with. He's 22. He's from Knoxville, Texas. Same city currently. Occupation, he's a college student. Typical. First look, he would be a block magnet also, but he will be loved by the house, which will make him the easiest target. He has a contagious baby smile. It may use his youth to his advantage. He may use the fact that I'm young, I'm a kid, I'm just here to enjoy my summer, to get a little long distance ride, you know, before jury. They might have so much compassion for him that they may send him to jury. But if not, he don't form an alliance fast, he will definitely be just like Nicole Anthony and be a block magnet. Pretty much, those two might be on the outs. But he's a cute little fella. The 15th person is another famous name, but for shit I don't see. Sam Smith. That's very, very famous name, but lackluster face and body. Pretty much. Age 31, from West Nanacoke, Pennsylvania. Currently in Pennsylvania somewhere. Occupation is a truck driver. I mean, he gives off dirt tea, so that does fit. Yeah, he's lackluster all around, pretty much. He just seemed like he's just dry and just telling a whole bunch of dirty truck stop jokes. So let me stop stereotyping, but it just looked like he's just like awkward socially, because he's a loner all the time. You probably be a lot awkwardly social, just like Carl from Survivor. He was just like, he didn't know how to talk to people in the right way, because it's like, this is the way I do it, this is my way. I'm used to being independent on my own. I don't have to deal with people. Like look, I ain't got time for this bullshit. Like, that's how he might come off. So, and he definitely may be the dictator of the house, pretty much. Who might go very, very early if people are tired of him very early. He'll be a troublemaker. And he definitely might be there. I mean, not might. He definitely is there for the game and the money. Because the way the truck world works, I mean, you get a gig every time they call you for a gig, but it's not guaranteed all the time. And then by the time you make it to your place and your merchandise isn't messed with, you know, accidents that happen and you don't lose certain merchandise off the accidents, you might go to the vendor and it might be a loss, so you might not get the money that you're supposed to get. It's like a hard life job. So he's definitely there for the money and for the game. Like, No friends, no friends. And I'm not gonna say new because he probably don't have no friends, no friends. Um, and he won't be in the showmance at all unless it is probably necessary to his game. But it'll definitely be game, so definitely be on watch out for him. The last housemate in the 16 housemate is Tommy Bracco. Age 28, from Staten Island, New York. Currently still in New York. Occupation is a Broadway dancer. I have a stalker in the back. If this stalker messing up my video. Anyway, he's a Broadway dancer, and my first look, disregard him, y'all. I can't cut that out. Disregard him, just whatever. He will be a comp beast later, I think, in the game. I think he's gonna try to downplay that for a little bit. He may hide his occupation. Obviously, a Broadway dancer, like, you have a lot of personality. That's a social game right there. And then Broadway dancers have a lot of strength, dance, athletic, all that. It's too much going, so he might hide that. Because look at Frankie, you know. So he may hide that. He will get along with the guys and the girls, and may team up with a strong female, and one of the jock males in his corner, you know. And he's going to be very energetic, but hopefully not annoyingly energetic like Frankie. This is a long ass reaction video to the cast reveal, but I cannot wait for the season premiere Tuesday, June 25th at 8 p.m. I believe, and then it comes on again on Wednesday the 26th at 8 p.m. on CBS. Your girl will be there. I don't want to look at the videos of like Jeff interviews and stuff because he's boring as shit. And I like Icon better, but I'm not going to do another like my opinions and reactions or whatever on the cast members off of that. But I will come back and do another video that shows like who I think, you know, my lineup pretty much. I might do like who you got, you know. With my boo that you just seen stalking me in the back, I might have him come in a car with me, and we're gonna give her what do you call it, our top 8 lists, I guess. 16 apiece. I mean 8 and 8 apiece from 16 house guests of who might be the winner of BB, and we're gonna see who win. He won last season, so because he had no, I won because I had Casey. He had Tyler, and I thought he was gonna win because he had Tyler, but I won because I had Casey. But he did win the Celebrity Big Brother one, so it's gonna be time for our, that's what I meant to say, draft. I couldn't get it out of my mouth. Like, I'm like the babbling ass. Like, I don't know what's going on with me. It's been a long time since I done my videos, but I'm definitely about to continue doing my videos for Big Brother. You'll see it up, and hopefully up early, fingers crossed. And also Basketball Wives come on today, and I'll try to get my video up by tomorrow. So holla at your girl. Make sure you like and subscribe to this video, and I holla. Bye.